you know what? It's exactly what you would expect. Those guys are so nice.
From time of, hey, will you do this, to you're doing this and you did this, it was a blur in the coolest way.
We've kind of known them and run into them through the years, so yeah, to be able to get up on stage with them, it was freaking awesome.
He was more stoked than we were. It was really cool to see it, you know, and we were really stoked.
We were pretty stoked.
We were really stoked.
It was amazing.
It's such a joy to be able to see all those people in an arena and be like, you remember? You remember?
In terms of other big moments as well, got to mention the little surprise Jonas Brothers thing. It's been so funny talking to the amount of bands in here today who've done the same thing, because it's just such a cool little moment to throw in there. But that's got to be fun because it's a surprise element too. That's the extra bit of fun for you, right?
It's kind of extra special for us because our front of house engineer, tour manager, has been with us for 21 years now.
Wow.
But when, you know, I mentioned the kind of backside of the mountain earlier. The first time we rolled down that in 2006, 7, 8, Chris went on to work another job because it just was time for him to move on, and he was working his way up in the industry. And anyways, he went to work for the Jonas Brothers. So he has been so close with them for so many years. So when the request came in for Sean and I to come play Ocean Avenue with them, you know, it was just really a cool full circle moment for Chris Dada, our tour manager, because he got to see that whole road family again and kind of see both of his worlds collide in one night. And
That's so nice.
he was more stoked than we were. It was really cool to see, you know, and we were really stoked.
We were pretty stoked.
We were really stoked.
It was amazing.
But Chris was just beaming, and you know, this
That's cool.
our touring family is truly that. It's a family, and so it was really special to see him have that moment as well.
Hey, you guys have been busy. Let's start with the Jonas Brothers, shall we? What an interesting little surprise. I love what they're doing with these surprises, man. But how was that experience for you guys? A wild one, I bet.
Very wild. It was, from time of, hey, will you do this, to you're doing this and you did this, it was a blur in the coolest way. And they have it worked out to where it's very much a science, like, because they're having guests every night. They're really slick with it.
Those dudes are talented.
Very talented.
They just started singing harmonies and making up new guitar parts.
Yeah.
And just all on the spot.
So what if I did
or
something
just
like
nailing
this,
it?
and it's like, woo, and it's like, oh, okay, all right.
Maybe you should do something like that.
Sure,
yeah.
Joe Jonas.
Sounds all right to me. Well, whose decision was it to do Black Butterflies? Was that their call? Was that your call?
They kind of let us decide, and we figured if maybe one person in the arena had heard of us before, they'd know that, maybe. So
it sounded like a few more than just one.
It was pretty awesome.
It sounded like it went down pretty good.
It was pretty amazing.
You know, speaking of new ways to get in front of audiences, just a little pop-up with the old Jonas Brothers the other day for you, man. Like, I mean,
So fun.
It's so cool what they've done. I love all those guest appearances, but that must have been wild. Like, to do it as a surprise as well, that's extra fun.
Yeah, it was great, and I think I love when it started happening, and they did a couple of featurings, and then they added more and more. I thought it was a genius idea in itself, and then when they invited us to do it, we were stoked to be able to send me out there and do it.
Yeah.
And it was great. And there's, you know what? It's exactly what you would expect. Those guys are so nice.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, what they project out there as a family and who they are, you're like, oh, I wonder if they're dicks behind the scenes, and it's just like a facade. But it's no, like I chatted with them for like an hour and a half, and they're just the down-to-earth, nicest guys.
That's really nice to hear. No, I love that. I love what those guys are doing. How was that experience? I mean, getting to do something as a surprise is always going to be a bit of extra fun, really, isn't it?
Oh yeah. We knew those guys way back in the day. We were actually on the same label as them. Oh, wow. So we've kind of known them and run into them through the years. So yeah, to be able to get up on stage with them, it was freaking awesome. Yeah. And they said some really nice things about Delilah and the song and how it inspired them back in the day and stuff. So yeah, it was really nice. Really nice.
Really nice. So it's nice to see them shouting out all the aspects of the scene in a minute. It's pretty cool. Good guys doing that. Let's talk about the massive thing you've just finished, I guess. Jonas Brothers seem like a lovely bunch of lads, don't they? Was that a great tour? It looked amazing.
You know, man, we're so grateful for the opportunity. I think retroactively, we've been really considered a pillar in the scene of this type of festival in the Warped Tour. When you rewind the clock, it's interesting because we were really kind of just a radio band.
Right, sure.
And so in 2025, after taking 12 years off, I know we've seen each other the last couple of years because we've been back, but it's hard to harvest that fan.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the casual music listener that bought like a CD at Hollister or something, right? It's such a joy to be able to see all those people in an arena and be like, you remember? You remember?
Yeah.
And it's cool. I mean, like that, you know, that type of fan goes to 2 shows a year,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And it's
yeah.
like, it was a blessing to be able to play for them. We're really lucky to have had that opportunity.
It's
The
an amazing
brothers were
one.
really sweet to us. They put on an incredible show. Their band is banging. We got an opportunity to play for people who did, you know, by the last 3 songs, it was quite like they gave us the
Yeah,
stage. You know,
that's
that we were awarded it. So it was it felt really good. It was a huge lap for us. We're grateful for the opportunity, and hopefully we harvested some or reclaimed
Yes, bringing them back
some
into
of
the
the
fold.
you know what I mean?
That's what.